Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Derek Brencher of Strike7Sports.com. And as I want to talk about the news that has surfaced today about concerning the Jacksonville Jaguars and their attempt to bring in Tim Tebow to become a tight end in their offense for the Jacksonville Jaguars today. I think the news broke yesterday that Tebow will be signing with the Jacksonville Jaguars as a tight end. He was previously a quarterback with the Florida. Well, yeah, a quarterback with the Florida Gators when he played in college with under Urban Meyer's watch as the when he was the head coach of the Florida Gators. Had a successful career in college football. Won a national championship. I believe two national championships, if I'm not mistaken. Won the Heisman. Had a successful career. Was a strong force on that team with a bunch of loaded roster. Um, let's say a lot of great things in the locker room. Motivational speaker, did a lot of things to galvanize that team to victory. Tebow didn't have a successful career as a quarterback in the National Football League, and now he's decided to switch over to become a tight end. So I log on to Twitter today, social media, as a whole, and I just see Tim Tebow's name trending on Twitter, and I saw the Kaepernick one as well. So I click on the Kaepernick one, and lo and behold, I know what it was all about. It was about Tim Tebow getting the opportunity to start again, have an opportunity to play football again, compared and not count Kaepernick. So here's the thing, man. I wasn't gonna touch this topic, but I will. But I decided to do it instead and do it as well. Do it anyways. It's usually I reserve topics like this for my podcast, so that way I can elaborate a little bit more, go into detail with things, get quotes and all. But I just decided to put it on my YouTube channel. So I'm gonna just tell you how I feel about it, man. To compare Tim Tebow's situation to Colin Kaepernick is a lazy take, man. It's lazy. And here's why, man. We all know, I'm not going to let up off of this, but Kaepernick is blackballed in the National Football League. It's a fact. It's a proven fact that Colin Kaepernick is blackballed from having a job in the National Football League. With his resume as a quarterback, he should have an opportunity to find employment in the NFL and be on somebody's roster, at least as a backup. You got guys like Ryan Tannehill, Blaine Gabbert, Matt Schaub, Joe Flacco. Even though he won a Super Bowl, there was who else out there? Brian Hoyer, who's a play forever, got chances after chances to start and all that. Those type of players got continually get opportunities to play in the National Football League. And if you're saying that T, Ryan Tannehill, not Ryan Tannehill, my bad, man. Ryan Fitzpatrick, my bad. Ryan Fitzpatrick, not Ryan Tannehill. Ryan Fitzpatrick. You be saying that Ryan Fitzpatrick resume is better than Kaepernick, they need to be drug tested. Any of them guys I listed, he need to be drug tested. Real talk. They don't even come close to Colin Kaepernick. He deserves a chance to be in the league right now. But to compare his situation to Tim Tebow's and the whole white privilege angle is just lazy. Now here's the thing. Tebow is from Jacksonville. He knows Urban Meyer from his time in Florida. It's all about who you know. This happened. This is not the NFL. This just does not. It's not these type of things. Just do not happen in the NFL. They happen in every sector of society, every sector of work. These type of things happen. We have people get in coveted positions that they don't have the qualifications for. It happens. About who you know and all that. Relationships matter. Um, should Kaepernick be in the league? Yes, he should be. But my thing is, my biggest takeaway from this is that why are we being so upset about this guy that we don't even know it's not even a guarantee that he's going to make the roster. It's not even a guarantee. 34-year-old guy convert to a new position. We don't even know he was in game shape once everything kicks off. We don't know, and he is not. And I don't know why Tebow is such a polarizing figure. He doesn't have the merit to be one. And I'm not going against his Christianity, his faith, and Jesus. I don't. I'm not at all. I'm not even attacking that. I don't understand why he's such a polarizing player, athlete in this country. We got people outraged over this. I'm like, why? He hasn't done anything to earn to get to be so polarizing like this. He does. He hasn't done anything. I've been watching football a long time. It's my wheelhouse. It's my expertise. Where my expertise is at, football and basketball. I've seen a lot of great college football quarterbacks throughout my time. Danny Werfel, Jason White out of Oklahoma, Doug Flutie. I wasn't watching it back then, but I heard of Doug Flutie's greatness. Charlie Ward, Chris Winkie. They weren't polarizing like this guy, and they had resumes that were on the level of Tim Tebow's. If you be honest, Doug Flutie had a resume that was on the level of a Tim Tebow's, but he wasn't this polarizing. He wasn't. So I don't know what we're upset about this situation where we don't even know if Meyer's going to plan out as a college head coach, an NFL head coach, and we don't know if Tim Tebow's going to pan out as a tight end. We don't know. I got some footage. I got a bone to pick with a main archer. I'm gonna let you. Got some audio of what he said today on the show. Speak for yourself. I'm gonna let y'all listen to that. I'm gonna give my 2 cents on that. What he said.
Tim Tebow's returning to the NFL, the Jacksonville Jaguars, and we should all have a huge issue with it. Not with Tim Tebow, but with the fact that somebody who is not at all qualified got one of the most coveted positions. Let me put this in context. The last time Tim Tebow was on an NFL roster was with me, the Philadelphia Eagles, 2015. I've been in the media for 5 years. We've seen 3 presidents since Tim Tebow last played an NFL game. Now, why is this a huge issue? Yo, we've been arguing about qualifications dictating hiring in the NFL for a long time. So much so that we instilled a rule, the Rooney Rule, to make sure that head coaches, that assistant coaches get hired based upon qualifications, not who they know. So how dare we ignore it when it has to do with players? Let me give y'all a little bit of math. Roughly 130 college football programs, 2 graduating tight ends annually. That makes 260 tight ends entering the draft on an annual basis. Over the last 8 years, that's a little over 2,000 tight ends that are more qualified to get that Jacksonville Jaguars spot than Tim Tebow. Now, why do I care? Why am I so hostile? Because it personally affected me. Remember, when I was in the NFL, the majority of my career spent under Chip Kelly. Chip Kelly, college head coach, moved to the NFL. There was literally a point in time where on our 61-man roster, 53 active plus 8 practice squad, we had 9 Oregon Ducks. Remember, Chip Kelly's alma mater. 9 Oregon Ducks. That's roughly 15% of our roster. Familiarity to our head coach. If we're going to take a stand on hiring the most qualified person when it comes to coaching, when it comes to assistant coaching, then we have to take a similar stand on hiring the most qualified person when it comes to playing the position as well. Well, that's my 2 cents, but I got to bring in NFL analyst Bucky Brooks to find out.
All right, man. So my issue is that is the same. Highly qualified, highly coveted position. When did a tight end become a coveted position? I know the position has evolved, but the coveted position is quarterback, not a tight end. The tight end position has evolved. Don't get it wrong. But Tebow ain't gonna be that type of player. Come on, man. Why are we? I just don't understand the outrage of this, man. Like I previously said. This guy, Tebow, has no merits to be a polarizing figure. None. Whatsoever. Great player in college, and that was it. He had that 1 year in Denver where he led the team, when the defense came through and allowed him opportunities to get that team into the playoffs. That 2011 team. Also, and that's the angle another angle people was was going with it is that Tebow is taking an opportunity away from a younger player at that position. Now, if a younger player, undrafted player that's a natural at the position, that knows the position, highly knowledgeable at the position, lets Tim Tebow, 34-year-old Tim Tebow, who's new to the position, come in and beat him, then maybe he shouldn't be in the National Football. Maybe that undrafted player or a lower round draft pick, whoever, shouldn't be in the National Football League. You see what I'm saying? This shouldn't even happen. We don't even know if Tebow's gonna make the roster, man. Let this play out before we jump the gun, man. You know, and then you might unsubscribe from me, call me one of them names that y'all like to call black people. Coon, Samboon, I don't care. I'm gonna do me, man, because at the end of the day, somebody always gonna say something. Somebody always. But I'm just telling you how I feel about this situation, man. To compare it to Kaepernick is lazy and irresponsible. This is about knowing somebody and having connections within the league. This is what it's simply about. You know, every coach has had their teacher's pet, their type of teacher's pet. Belichick has one, a couple of them. Sean Payton has them, a bunch of them. Harbaugh, if we get back in the league. So this is no different. I don't know if I'd be shocked if he made this team, man. I'd be shocked, man. Well, I wouldn't be shocked because none that occurs in the NFL surprises me anymore, man. I'm not really upset about this. Just had to throw my 2 cents in there since everybody else was just, coming off the top rope with their take. So, gotta throw mine in there. But anyways, man, that's all I have for y'all for right now. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you feel in the comment section below for this topic, Tim Tebow situation. Do you think it's privilege? Do you think he'll make the team? Also in the description box below, check out strike7sports.com for latest content on the world of sports. Have a blessed day. Peace.